Welcome back to episode 5. Episode 5 of the KicKbacK podcast. I'm not joined by my cousin who's been in the previous 4. Actually joined by one of my siblings. I'm with my younger sister, Ashley. You can say hi to them.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I didn't plan on recording today, but she brought it up to me that I haven't in a while, and I couldn't because my cousin has been working. So she said, why not record one with her? And I thought it'd be better than having somebody random, because as siblings, obviously it'd be easier to talk to somebody the same way I could talk to my cousin because we're family. So I thought it wouldn't be too hard. It'd be just as natural as talking to her as I do around the house. So yeah, here we are for episode 5. I was going to get straight into it. We usually talk about sports with my cousin. We talk about video games with my cousin. I can't do the same with my sister because A, she doesn't play video games, and 2, or B, I guess, she doesn't watch a lot of sports. So it's not going to be the usual boring podcast because we usually talk about that stuff in every show. So if anything, this one's going to be a little bit more interesting and a lot more different because we're not going to be repeating ourselves like we do in the previous episodes. So yeah, I was going to get straight into it, and she mentioned to me something that we're going to talk about a bit later, maybe right after we talk about what I'm going to mention. But before we talked about what she recommended to me, I wanted to touch on something kind of similar. I just want to get straight into it and say I'm 21. She just turned 19, so we're really close in age. So we grew up watching the same stuff on TV, watching the same things. So I was going to ask her off the rip because she was going to mention podcast conspiracy theories to the show later. I mean, not podcast, cartoon conspiracy theories to the show later. So I just wanted to go ahead and say, what are your top 5, in no order, between Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel? What are your top 5 cartoons? You could also say I was gonna say live action, but like live cartoons, like Hannah Montana wasn't a cartoon. So I guess what are your top 5 shows you grew up watching on any of those 3 channels?
Well, you obviously gotta have like a good classic.
Like,
personally, I don't know if it's like really that old or not, but you always gotta have, what's his name?
Are you serious?
Yeah, what's his name?
Who? Do you just want me to give mine?
Yeah, you do you.
Oh my goodness. Well, in no order because that would take too long. You gotta have. You were right. I thought when you said classic, I'm like, oh, we're gonna start off with the same. SpongeBob. Easy a top 5.
I would not say that.
SpongeBob isn't in your top 5.
Nah.
We're 3 minutes and 30 seconds in, and we already have our first fucking. No, are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, I respect it. I respect it, but it's not top 5 for me.
What? We're only 2 years apart, so it's not like it's a big age difference between the two of us where we'd have differences. Okay, wow. Okay, we're not gonna let that slide. We're talking about that later. And if you give me some bullshit ass show that I think is a mid compared to SpongeBob, we're gonna have some fucking problems. All right.
I need to write my down.
I didn't write them down. I just going off the top. But if I had okay, you know what? SpongeBob would be number 1 on that top 5 for me too.
Are you serious?
Yes,
nah.
that's why it pissed me off so much that you said that. Number 2, I'd probably go with. I go with Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Laboratory was a good ass show. After that, probably The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. You can't count on deck, right? It's only one of them?
Nah, it's just one of them.
Obviously, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. The hotel one was fucking insane. I don't know about a 3 and 4 and 5. Do you have at least 3 right now?
I have 2 right now.
Okay, go ahead and name those 2.
All right. You gotta have this. It's so funny. Drake and Josh.
Oh fuck yeah, of course. Okay,
you cannot forget about that.
I'll give you Drake and Josh. Yeah, that's one of mine. That'll be in one of mine. So I just need one more. What's your other one that you have?
I got Billy and Mandy.
Fuck.
But listen, I was either that or dude, I was gonna get Foster's Home.
Fuck.
You gotta have the classics. They're not classics, but
yeah, Yo, chill the fuck out.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, listen. Alright, so SpongeBob for me. SpongeBob. Drake and Josh.
Nah, you can't count mine.
No, listen, because you just woke it like 3 in my memory. What else did I have?
I had Billy.
No, me. After SpongeBob, I said something.
Just Sweet Life.
Oh, yeah. Sweet Life, and then Drake and Josh. And
Foster's
what was the one?
last?
No, in no order.
Oh, okay.
So SpongeBob, Drake and Josh, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. What were the other ones you said?
Billy and Mandy and Foster's Home.
I'm gonna get rid of Billy and Mandy because I honestly I thought Camp Lazlo was a better show than that. And then
was it no, that's Foster. I was gonna say you look.
No, listen. And then 5. What was the other one I had already? Foster's. Yeah, so those be my 5. Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm still second guessing myself.
Make sure your phone's on silent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. So
you already had Drake and Josh.
I had Drake and Josh.
You had Foster's.
I had Foster's and Billy and Mandy.
Okay, you have 2 more.
I was gonna say Wizards of Waverly Place.
I know. I guess for you, yeah. And you just recently finished rewatching it on Disney Plus, right?
Disney Plus.
Okay, yes, I'll give you that one. I mean, I think I'd respect that one because I know you watch that a lot. So,
yeah.
But it wouldn't even be nowhere near my top 5. But I guess go ahead. No SpongeBob. I can't get over
telling
it. Okay,
you.
go ahead. Come on, go on.
Honestly, I don't know why, but That's So Raven had good shows.
I promise you, I was gonna say That's So Raven is a 6. If it's not on my top 5, it's definitely at 6.
If it's not that, I kind of want to replace Wizards for,
With the animated?
Nah, what was it called?
What was it about?
It was on Disney.
Good Luck Charlie?
Nah.
Jesse?
Nah, none of that.
Jesse?
Well, no.
I think I already said Jesse.
Yeah, you said Jesse.
Was it not a female?
Yeah.
Hannah Montana?
No, hell no.
I don't know then. I don't know what you could be thinking about.
I know it wasn't gonna be Kim Possible, but fucking Rufus.
Kim Possible would have been a fire one.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't. The Proud Family was.
I was gonna that one.
That one?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. It's about the African American family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. You said it wasn't animated.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's the animated one. Yeah. One with Grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show was fire as fuck.
He looked like Felix.
Who's Felix?
The dad. The Boulevardist family. No. Yeah, the Boulevardist family. The people in front of the street.
I don't know who they are.
With the Papa, the guy with the green hair. That family.
Oh no, his dad?
Yeah,
he has a dad?
Yeah.
He still has
we
dad?
know.
What is your problem?
It was his son, not his dad.
Show me a picture while I bring up the next thing.
Felix.
Oh my god. The way I was trying to smack at Grandma?
Not
but
his son.
That's funny. But, wow, so you're telling me those Proud Families in your top 5?
Okay, Drake and Josh, Billy and Mandy, Foster's. What else did I say?
That's So Raven.
That's So Raven. I don't know about all that now.
Because I'm saying SpongeBob is better than 3 of those. It's better than Billy and Mandy. It's better than Foster. It's better than the Proud Family or That's So Raven. Dude.
You think?
Do I think? I fucking know. Are you kidding me, Ash? That's insane. I can't believe that you ranked that under there.
I don't know. I just, I don't know. I didn't
okay,
really
then
like
we'll give you those 5 then. Fuck it. Because you obviously can't come up with anything else on the spot. I'll give you those 5. Make sure you speak a little bit closer to the mic, too.
Okay.
Now, you said you wanted to bring up conspiracy theories about shows?
Yeah. Hold up. I'm still looking at the picture of the dad.
I think you said it was his son.
Oh, yeah, his son. How do you spell?
Well, we have to say something. We're just sitting here and just making the video go on.
Okay. Yeah, him. That's him.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Manny from George Lopez. His friend. That's what he looks like. You gotta be quieter for the mic, but what else? What else were you? What else did you think of? Like for conspiracy theories, have you thought of any of them that you wanted to mention?
Yeah, I came across, what was it? Twitter, I think.
Yeah, I think I saw it on Twitter too.
And I don't know, that just got me so curious because it was about the movie Up. So apparently Carl Richardson died in the beginning of the movie.
The old man.
Yeah. And turns out that he died before the balloons could ever get into the air. So yeah, it's crazy. And this whole entire time, Russell was his guardian angel. And in the end of the movie, you see that they're kind of like they're at an ice cream store, and they're just like, it's just so calm, so peaceful. And apparently
that's him in heaven.
That's him in heaven with Russell.
So what the fuck happened to his wife? She went to hell or some shit?
No, like, I forgot my train of thought.
It's cool. I've seen a lot of freaky shit. Do you know what creepypastas are?
Nah.
Okay, so I guess 2 years is a pretty big difference. So when we first got our computer, got the internet and everything, like any other kid, I'd watch the fuck ton of YouTube videos, gaming, all that shit. I was always into gaming, Black Ops 2 videos, all that kind of stuff, right? You ever watch videos for a good while and you get a video and you're recommended and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're like, why is this on my recommended? Now I'll get videos like those I guess Indian people that are like building like pools in the middle of the forest and shit. But back then, I guess because of the shit I was watching, I was getting what do you call it? These so creepypastas are stories. You can call them conspiracy, not really, right? You can call them just stories. You could believe they're real, you could believe they're not. It all depends on how you take the story. They were posted on online chat boards, but I didn't know about the internet like that, so I wouldn't go to those websites. So I'd be lying if I said I was one of the original people to hear read creepypastas, because what a lot of people do on YouTube, and a lot of them have like millions of subscribers, they go on those chat boards and they read the story, and then they just record themselves, upload it on YouTube with like scary music in the background, and like, you know, like they change their voice type stuff to make it sound scary. So I wouldn't read the stories, but I'd hear people re-upload it, like telling it on like an audio book, right?
Right.
So there were like a bunch of crazy ass stories, and one of them was about SpongeBob, right? And creepypastas are literally, they're called creepypastas because they're scary. Well, for me, considering I was like in 6th grade and shit, we moved here when we were in 5th grade. I don't think we had internet at the other house, right?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
we
so.
had the computer with no internet. But when we moved here, we got internet. I was still in 5th grade, but I started hearing these in 6th grade. So it starts off with this dude telling a story. You know what? I think it'd be better if I pause this. I'll link it below, and I'm just gonna let you hear it. Okay, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna pause this, and we'll come back. You guys won't hear the difference, but I'll link it down below if you guys want to watch it. I think it's somewhere from like a 5 to 10 minute video. But if you guys want to watch it, I'll link it below. And if you haven't, then I really do recommend you go watch it and then come back to this. But for those who have, you can just, I guess, continue listening, because I bet you're interested too. This is some creepy shit when I was younger. So yeah, oh my god, I didn't pause it. So we just watched Suicide Squidward, and I mean, obviously you're not as scared as I probably would have been in 6th grade. But yeah, it was like some real freaky shit. So what else did you have to mention?
Going back to the things with the cartoons. So once again, I was on Twitter, and I see on my feed that the comparison of the original cartoons and the remakes. So
oh yeah, I forgot you wanted to talk about that. I'm so happy you brought that back up. Okay.
So I'm gonna name a few, and then we're just gonna go on from there.
Okay.
So the first one was the Powerpuff Girls.
I haven't seen the remake or a trailer or anything. Is it like live action, or they're just redoing the animation?
The animation.
Okay. It could be good. It possibly could be if they don't if they keep it how it was though, like the same enemies, the same, you know. If it's not like I'm pretty sure we're gonna mention it later, but if they don't Teen Titans go it, then I'd be okay with it.
I feel like it is gonna be like that.
Okay, then no, then I'm not. There's probably gonna be some mid.
Because they put a new character in it.
Oh yeah, mid. Nah, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. That's trash. What's the next one? That's garbage. I hate when they do that, bro.
And going back to what you just said, Teen Titans Go.
Mid. the worst downgrade of all time. Like, dude, the original. You watched the original, right?
Yeah.
It was fucking insane. It was so much better. The animation was crazy for how it looked. It had like this aesthetic to it, man. Oh my god. The new thing, I'm not gonna lie, there's some like if you look up funny moments of it, you'll probably laugh. That shit is no. I'm not talking about you. I mean, because I bet you watched some episodes, but like for people who don't, I'm not saying every episode is gonna make you laugh, but if you look up their funniest moments on YouTube, man, there's some real funny fucking moments. So, but yeah, the whole show as a whole is probably some mid. What else?
So this one actually has a 2 different category one. So the live action of Scooby-Doo and the remake they're making of Scooby-Doo.
The original Scooby-Doo, I'm sorry, I was never a big fan of, like the old Boomerang one. Mm-hmm. I was never a big fan of the old Scooby-Doo. The movies, the live action movies were fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah.
They did it fucking right, bro. They did 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
And then the second one had Shaggy, no, what was the name? Scrappy, dude.
Scrappy.
Okay, yeah. So both,
Scrappy.
Them shits were fucking amazing, dead ass. What do you think? Have you seen the trailer for whatever's coming up, like commercials or anything?
The new, it's already out.
Oh, how is it?
It's like Teen Titans.
Oh fuck, no! They made it all kitty. And
shit. So kitty.
Oh, never mind. I bet they made them kids too. No.
Talking about kitties, Ben 10.
Stop! They're remaking it. Oh, no, they already did, right? Or are they coming out?
Apparently, it came out 2016, but I never seen it.
Ben 10, honestly.
Look how kitty that is.
Oh, Garbo. Oh my god, dude. Ben 10. If you watch anime, like hardcore anime, like I do, like I watch, like my wall is fucking plastered with shit. I love anime. Fucking love it. Ben 10 is regarded also not like one of the best animes of all time, but it's like very popular and like the Japanese anime shit I watch. Mm-hmm. There's a thing called power scaling with like superheroes, so they'll get people like fucking Goku and try to match him up with Deku on the right. Obviously Goku washes him because in the show, for example, like Goku and like Beerus, the fucking cat up there, could punch and destroy planets. They don't have that kind of power in the My Hero Academia, so that's what's called power scaling. They try to, people like on Twitter would get 2 anime characters and be like, who would win in this fight type shit.
Right.
So, back to power scaling. In Ben 10, like when he's like grown already, like plus there's like a bunch of universes. Like if you look this shit up, it's fucking insane. Like how big this shit got. There's this one monster he gets or alien called Alien X, like a OP ass fucking alien that they power scale him to beat people like Goku and shit. So a lot of people have been watching or have already watched Ben 10. Like even Primo was talking about it. Ben 10 has gotten so badass, like with his later season when he's already a teenager and shit. But I guess I went into a fucking rabbit hole. But yeah, going back to what I just wanted to mention it by the way. But going back to what you're saying, yeah, the original Ben 10, like Cartoon Network shit when he was, the kid got his original monsters, perfect. That fucking thing they look like they're doing, fucking trash. I'm not even gonna give that a chance. Hell no.
And it was nothing like we really watched, but it was something like Dad really liked. It was Thundercats.
I bet they're gonna be so mid. Like, let me see. They got a picture of how that shit gonna look.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are they
compared to the OG?
Yeah, I mean, the OG looks insane, but they didn't really
not that kitty.
Yeah, they didn't Teen Titans Go it, so that looks okay.
Yeah. Looney Tunes show.
I think it'll forever be funny.
The remake. Have you ever seen those?
Oh, okay, that looks fire. Yeah, probably gonna be fire.
It is.
Okay, yeah, I bet it is. I even like the one where they were all toddlers.
Oh, the baby one?
Yeah.
The baby tunes?
I thought that shit was fire as fuck too.
Yeah. And I personally never watched this, but I always hear that you would always watch this and,
What?
It was American Dragon, something like that.
Jake Long, the American Dragon?
Yeah.
For real? They're going to live do it? Or?
No, they're making a remake.
An animation?
And it's so trash. Dude.
Trash?
Yes.
Stop.
You didn't see on Twitter?
No. How are they trashing it?
So kitty. The dragon is scrawny as hell now.
Really?
It's trash.
Oh, okay, that kind of pisses me off. Wow, I didn't think it was like that. I don't know. That kind of pisses me off. It had such a fire ass fucking intro too. Oh my god. You know what? What I'm gonna start doing right now to continue cartoons before we switch topic. because I'm actually like some crazy questions in a bit. I'm gonna name off a bunch of cartoons.
Okay.
Put your phone down, because I want you to make sure you got your focus on this shit, alright?
Alright, I was trying to find more.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna just name off a bunch of fucking, not anime, cartoons.
Okay.
And just shows that we watched when we were younger.
Mhm.
You get like 2 seconds to think, okay? You're gonna give it a 1 out of 10.
Okay, cool.
And you only get one fucking shot at that shit, alright?
Like,
And if you haven't watched a lot of shows, if you've only watched one episode of the show, don't rate it. Just say next.
okay.
Okay, but like maybe if you've seen a couple here and there, I want to rate it. Okay.
Alright.
Samurai Jack,
Never watched it.
The Fairly Odd Parents.
9.
9. Kim Possible,
9.
Rugrats.
9.
Damn. Hey Arnold.
10.
Dead Ass.
10.
Codename Kids Next Door.
That's a 9.
SpongeBob. Don't be a fucking bitch.
I'll be okay. It's a 10.
That's what the fuck I thought. Animaniacs. You remember that?
Nah, let me see. You got a picture?
Yeah, these dudes.
I'll give it a. I only watched a few. I'll have to give it an 8.
Powerpuff Girls.
8.
Dexter's Laboratory.
9.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Didn't really watch it as much.
I give that shit a fucking 10. Baby. Arthur.
7.
Johnny Bravo.
10.
The Proud Family.
10.
Cyber Chase. You remember that shit?
Nah.
What? These motherfuckers?
No,
Yeah.
I never watched
what?
that.
You're insane. For real?
Yeah.
Okay. Totally Spies. Remember that shit?
I don't think so.
I know the fuck you do. Look at this picture. Yeah. Remember that picture?
Somewhat.
That shit was fire.
Somewhat.
Okay, do you remember, quick going off, remember that one show, what was the name of it, of all the teenagers that used to chill in the mall all the time? On Cartoon Network?
Bro.
That was a fire ass show.
Dude.
It was on Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah. It had to be.
Let's see. 16! Yeah! What do you give that?
It was pretty good. I'll give it that a 10.
Total Drama Island.
It was, not the, I'll get, a 6.
Phineas and Ferb.
6.
Really?
Yeah.
My Life as a Teenage Robot. That shit was fire.
I didn't really watch it as much.
On God?
Bro, yeah.
What else is on here? It's just giving me Rocket Power?
Don't remember.
That one just came to my head. What about Chalk Zone?
I don't remember that one.
What the fuck, Ash? Are you kidding me?
No.
Yeah, those are
The
ones.
Replacements?
Yu-Gi-Oh? You don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
Nah.
Teen Titans, the original?
10.
Danny Phantom?
That was a 10.
Invader Zim?
Haven't watched that? I'm pretty sure
It's
I
the
did.
one with the little fucking green-faced alien.
I get it a 9. Maybe 8.
Alright, that's all the ones I got on here. There's probably a fuck ton more, obviously, but yeah, they didn't pop up. Yeah, so that's crazy. Alright, let me see if I see anything else on here that I maybe recall watching. No, wow, this picture has all of them as well. Did you watch Pokemon growing up?
No.
Really?
Just a few episodes here and there.
Yeah, Pokemon's fire as fuck. Alright, I'm gonna switch topics real quick. Something really weird. We're just jumping around on this shit right now. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in like
the spirit
being
and all
haunted, all that shit? You believe in it?
Yeah, I believe it.
Have you ever had any kind of experience at all, even the smallest thing? And I'm not talking about like a door opening, like not obviously like I'm talking about if a door would open, I'm talking about slamming all the way type shit. But have you ever had like anything?
Bruh, like I'm just getting goosebumps because actually, it's like I don't know if I was tripping.
Okay, go ahead.
But it would happen. I don't know why, but it would happen every single time when I don't know. I would just feel like uncomfortable all of a sudden. I could be in my room, and then I'm just out of it. Like it's so freaking weird.
So you just feel really sick, or
no?
what?
But here's the thing. So every single night when that happens, I always wake up like feeling as if I'm being choked. So I'm but the thing is, I feel like I'm paralyzed. I can't move. I can't move my hands.
You don't think you
none
have
of that.
sleep paralysis?
Nah. Like, dude, like, I was...
Do you know what sleep paralysis is?
Yeah.
Okay, then what is sleep paralysis?
I don't know, but it's not that.
Listen, sleep paralysis is... Jose has it. Mm-hmm. So what sleep paralysis is... What my understanding, I'm not 100%... I don't know the textbook definition, but my understanding of what sleep paralysis is, from what I've heard from people... Excuse me. Is... So it's like dreaming, but you're awake. So your brain is still dreaming, but you're literally awake. Mm-hmm. So you'll wake up, like, and you can't physically move, but you'll see like your worst possible dreams come to life because your brain is still dreaming and it's making you see shit. So I'll see like a monster standing. I don't have it. I've never had it. God bless. But like you literally won't be able to move, and you're like seeing shit, and you'll see like the scariest monsters come up to you, stuff that'll really make you fucking shit yourself. Mm-hmm. You don't think you could have that without actually seeing things? You would think you're like, it's your brain making shit up, like.
Bruh, but how
often does it happen, or has it only happened a handful of times?
Like, no joke, like it's happened like 2, 3, even 4 times a month. Like, it's crazy.
When's the last time you had it?
Honestly, not this year at all, but like around the beginning.
You've had some in December?
Yeah.
A couple.
And that's just scary. Like, it happened like all of a sudden. But
do you just go back to sleep, or what do you do?
I can't go back to sleep. That's the thing. Like, I'm just like solely paranoid about it. Like I literally feel like something's on me. Like, I can't breathe. Like, I'm choking. It's crazy.
I watched this other podcast called the H3 podcast. It's from this husband and wife have a kid. YouTubers. They just recently had a kid, but they were like comedian type shit. They were funny YouTubers. Right. They had this one. Do you remember that Epic Mealtime motherfuckers who used to make like the fucking table size lasagna? Them motherfuckers.
The candy pizza. Remember that?
Remember the dude who would talk with the beard?
The one who would always cuss.
Yeah. Him. So he was on their podcast, I think a year ago or something, and he said, he had this. He believed in some shit that could happen. So he said he was dating this girl. Forgot how long ago he said, and they were sleeping in his basement and on the bed together. And like he looks like at the end, like, he wakes up in the middle of the night and he looks at the room is all pitch black. But he said at the edge of his bed it was even darker, as if something was there, right? He felt something. He thought the bed was shaking, and he was faced up against the wall. So he gets his finger and he puts it up against the wall because I think if he was tweaking and his finger's moving, it's rubbing against the wall. So he's like, "Yo, what the fuck do I do?" And he moves over to his girl's side to face her, and she's like, "Harley." She's like, "What happened?" He goes, "Someone's in here with us. Something's in here." She got goosebumps thinking about it. Yeah, she's like, "Something's in here. Something's in here with us. They've been here for like 20 minutes. And then he like does this. He said I could do 2 things. I could get up there and be like fucking like, "What's up?" or just scream, right? He said I did a mixture of both. He said I jump out of bed and this crazy maneuver and I rush the thing because like. For example, if the monster or whatever was here at the edge of my bed, his light was over there. So he had to go through it to get to the like where mine switches. So he has to get to this light switch. So he jumps out of bed and runs into it and goes, "Ah!" Flicks the light on. Black. Nothing there. And then she's telling him, "I swear you're going to think I'm crazy, but there was something here. The bed was shaking. I saw something at the end of the bed. Please don't think I'm crazy. Please, please." And then he's like, "Oh, well, I wasn't going to be a bitch about it and be like, oh, yeah, oh, I believe you too, girl." He was like, "Oh, you stupid little girl. You thought there was something at the end of the bed. Oh, if you want, we can go to bed with the lights on if that helps you." And he was like, knowing I needed that shit too. So I put the TV on, I have the light on, and we go to sleep. And it says a while later, he wakes up in the middle of the night again, drenched in sweat, and he's full on piping his girlfriend. And he's like, he said they're fucking, like, he's like rough sex his girlfriend. And then he's like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" And then he like, pulls out and he tells his girl, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?" She goes, "What do you mean? Why'd you stop?" And he goes, "What's happening? I'm not doing it. What's going on?" And she goes, "I don't know. You just woke up and you were really like one lane minded about what you wanted to do." And I was like, "Okay, let's do it." And yeah, we were just having sex. And she goes, "No, it wasn't me. It was the ghost." And she goes, "No, it was you. You were the one that wanted to have sex." And she's like, "No, I mean, yeah, it was my penis, but it was the ghost. I just woke up." And yeah, it was like the only 2 times he's had like some crazy shit. And yeah, like Post Malone was on there too. And
Wait, hold up. Was this all like a dream or was this real?
Real shit. It wasn't a dream. The stuff that he's experienced, ghosts and shit. Yeah, he experienced this shit. It wasn't a dream. Like, it wasn't sleep paralysis. It was this shit happened to him when he was younger.
Oh shit.
Post Malone was on there too, and he talked about some ghost shit. We could go on for like fucking a break about stories and shit, but like he said, like he'd been at spaces at this one person's house. Like he slept over before, and like how his friend's house worked is you walk into the spiral staircase to take you up.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're up, there's this ledge that leads to a bedroom, and then over the rail you can see where you walked in from.
Mm-hmm.
And you could also see into the kitchen. So it's like, you walk into the front door, staircase on your far left that takes you upstairs, or you can go to the right in the living room right there. Mm-hmm. There's this ledge that you can also walk under to get to the kitchen. That's where you walk into, right? Mm-hmm. So you can oversee shit. They had him sleeping there. Mm-hmm. He said that they knew the house was fucked because the whole family shared a bedroom. And at night, they'd lock themselves in there and just fucking close that shit. And, yeah, they'd walk in there and fucking lock the door and go to sleep. And they were like, okay, they know some shit's here. What the fuck? He said he woke up in the middle of the night. He said, if you could imagine what a bowling ball is, dropping it from 30 feet onto a marble floor, I heard that when he just woke up. And when he's at some spaces in the house, he gets like really nauseous and sick sometimes. And then he'll leave that area of the room and he's perfect. And it's like shit like that where I'm like, and not on God, like that ass, God bless, it hasn't happened to me. Just because I believe in ghosts doesn't mean I want to confirm it and have something happen to me. I'm fine with, you know, this shit not happening. So yeah, I never had anything happen to me, but I believe. So I was talking to the boys about it. Mm-hmm. Briss has had stories. Chris has had stories. Everybody has stories. I guess they can tell their own whenever they're on, so I don't get to steer their spotlight. But yeah, they said, I told them if we got a 10 group of people, a big 10 group, I need a burp, I'm sorry. And we got like a 10-man group. Like a 10 group of people. And we're like, let's go to like a haunted, quote unquote haunted house or an abandoned asylum. Would y'all go? They were like, fuck no, are you fucking insane? And Primo said he believes in like when you go to somewhere haunted, that shit follows you back type shit. So he like believed in that shit following. He said, I wouldn't even fucking dare. I'll be like, I wouldn't even wait in the car. I wouldn't go. Like, I wouldn't go. Because I'd be even scared of being in the car by myself. So I just would say bye, come back, safe, whatever. I'm not going. And I'm like, yeah, if I had enough people convincing me to go, I'd probably go. But a 3-man group or some shit, no. And I'd have to know those motherfuckers wanted to go. I don't want to be surrounded with 9 other people who are just as scared as me. I gotta have at least 4 people that like don't believe. Like
Ghostbusters type people.
Yeah, people who don't believe in that shit. So they're like, oh, I got nothing to worry about. I don't believe in this shit. I need people like that at there. Otherwise, I'm gonna be. If 10 of us are like, oh, did you hear that? We're just gonna scare each other. We'll be like, did you hear that? We're like, nah, fuck that. We're all gonna shit ourselves. So yeah, that's the only circumstances I'd go because fuck that. I think that should be insane. So would you go?
Nah, I can't do that.
Would you? But you believe in that shit? 100%?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it can just come at you, like good or bad.
Do you think like is it like demons type shit? Do you think, or you think it's like people who have died, like ghosts, like you can get visited by people type shit, or how do you think it works? You think it's like demons or just actual people, like people who've died, or do you believe in both, or how do you think?
I don't really. I'm not trying to get like fucked up by this either, but the demon type, no. I feel like the actual, people who have died type stuff. I feel like that's more realistic.
Back on believing shit or not, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah. I feel like...
To what sense? Do you think they're green, 4-foot Martians, or do you think they're people that look like us that are out there? What do you believe?
100% people who, look like us.
Not look like us, but they're obviously not the fucking Hollywood short Martians with only 2 eyes and shit. I don't believe in that, but people can look... However, I mean, they could possibly, who knows?
I mean, they're making robots look like this.
I know, so I'm just saying, but you think there's other life out there?
Yeah.
The thing was, I think Primo said he doesn't believe, but Briss did. The way I see it is like the perfect example I've ever heard of it was, imagine you had a beach, and every grain of sand is a planet in like a huge universe, and every beach is like its own galaxy type shit, because there's like a bunch of galaxies and universes, right?
Right.
So, because we're the Milky Way galaxy. So imagine each beach in the world is a galaxy, and every grain of sand is a planet. Are you telling me that Earth is the only grain of sand out of all the beaches in the world that sustains life, get the fuck out of here. That's my best argument for people. And not even an argument, it's just my way, and nobody's gonna change that for me.
No, because
so it's either so that's like the best way I say it. You agree, right?
Yeah.
Like how what are the fucking chances that I don't know, it's just crazy to me. Do you think we've been to the moon?
No.
You don't believe that we've been to the moon?
No.
I'm 50-50 on that. See,
really?
They've said because they've said I didn't believe a lot more back then. I guess now kind of sort of. My only thing is, why haven't we been back? And it's been proven, 100% proven, that NASA has put out photos that were fake. They've been, like, literally proven to be fake. It's not like a conspiracy theory. Like, the photos they've taken have been fake. A lot of the videos of them jumping on the moon looks like they're fucking being pulled up by strings.
Right.
It looks Hollywood shit. And like all they did was like darken some photos and like say it's bullshit. The NASA has even given a moon rock to like Denmark. It was some European country, and they performed on it or whatever, and found out it was just driftwood. It wasn't even a moon rock that we gave them. So it's been like a bunch of small shit like that it's like, if we haven't been there, why? If we've been there, why haven't we been back? I mean, really, why would we? But like, why the fuck not? Just
prove everybody wrong if
But you don't believe that we've been to the moon?
No.
At all?
There's been like pictures, like you said, like the whole pulling strings. I don't believe that. The shadowing with the I saw that. I was like, that can't be real.
You think we've been visited by aliens?
Yeah.
You really think so? I'm like 50-50 on that. I believe that there's life out there, but I don't know if these motherfuckers have come in flying saucers and shit.
I feel like they just did that shit just cause. Yeah. I mean, the whole green interpretation of them.
Just bullshit, right?
Just bullshit.
But you think people like other life has visited us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to the whole alien thing, I saw on TikTok.
Oh my god.
There was this guy who, just did a whole bunch of, quote unquote like conspiracy theories of Area 51, and then one of them he was like, what if Area 51 was the exit out of this place and go into your actual world? I was like, bro, that's kind of weird.
A lot of people believe in like we live in like a simulated reality.
Yeah. And
shit like that. I don't know about all that. I haven't really looked into it 100%, but I've like heard it's a theory. I think it's mad interesting. I need to start reading in about that. Do you have any understanding about that, or do you believe it's a reality we live in? Because a lot of people say heaven or hell. Listen, I believe in God. Okay, I'm obviously not the most religious person. I say some dumb shit. Everybody sins, Nobody's perfect. I don't go to church regularly. I don't do none of that. But I do believe in God. I could say I believe in heaven or hell. I believe this is hell that we're living at right now. And heaven is where you go when you die. And if not, I don't know what kind of religion this is. I don't know. If not, you relive here. You come back and you're reborn here again. So this is hell. That's why there's cancer. That's why there's people die all the time. That's why I think this is why it's hell here. And then when you die, you go to heaven if you live your life correctly. If not, you're just reborn here. That's why I think like your soul never dies. You can't kill energy. That's how I believe. I don't know. It was some weird shit. Yeah. That's how I believe in that. I tell that to mom all the time. She flips the fuck out.
Of course.
But yeah, I was gonna switch it to something else. I forgot what it was. Do you have anything that you wanted to talk about before I think of anything? I'm thinking. I was gonna say another conspiracy theory. I'm pretty hurt right now. I already did the aliens. I already did the ghosts. Man, I wish I remember what I was going to talk about. I guess I'll pause it so we have some stuff to talk about real quick. Yeah, my sister just brought up something really good. I think this will be the last thing we talk about.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we're coming up to like.
I went to that same website.
Really?
I was gonna say no, but that seems like myth.
What's a myth? So she said about how we've only explored what it was 5% of the ocean. I think that is fucking insane, considering we quote unquote have been to the moon, but have only explored 5% of our ocean. There is some freaky shit, man, down there that nobody can say it doesn't exist because we haven't been down there. I can't say it does exist, but we don't know, right? I think there's some freaky shit down there. And some shit that, like, we have no fucking idea of, man. So, like, what do you think about it?
Realistically, like, that's just crazy. Like, no, like, deadass, that shit's
We
crazy.
don't know what the fuck is down there.
Right.
It's fucking pitch black. They could literally be anything. Like, stuff literally lives down there. Doesn't come up.
Like a fucking megalodon or some shit
Like
that.
those fucking giant squids, like those big ass octopuses that live down there, then don't come up because that's where they literally live. It's fucking insane. Yeah, who the fuck knows? There could be some big ass fucking sharks down there. I don't know why. I'm happy we talked about this, but what we can close out on is, what are 5 musical artists that what's your top 5 musical artists right now?
Damn.
All genres, anything. There's 5 musical artists right now, or stuff that you've been listening to recently, or like, what's up? What are you listening to?
Well, you already know.
Alright, you want to do it in order? From 5 to 1, or you just want to do it any order?
Any order.
Okay.
Okay, so...
You'll give one, I'll give one, you give one, I'll give one, alright?
Okay, cool. How about you go first?
I bet. Gotta put, you already the fuck knows number 1. You gotta put the boy Puya on there.
Yeah.
Puya. Is that your other one?
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess it'll be back to me. I'm fucking with this man's called Nothing Nowhere. He's fire as shit. It's like nothing, comma, nowhere. Fucking goat. Sad boy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a sad boy. I'm 21. Like legit. Like that man makes some fire ass music. If you need a recommendation, yeah, it's Nothing, comma, nowhere. Fire ass artist. What do you got?
You know you already gotta have this guy, You gotta have your booby Ludovelli. Hell yeah.
If y'all ain't hip to Booby Ludovelli, right foot Rit,
Booby Luscious.
Lil Baby Bogota, bro, then you're on some fucking shit. Look up Booby, literally Booby Ludovelli on Apple Music or SoundCloud. You won't be disappointed. Fire ass artist. That's my third, so I guess it's your third now.
Oh, it's kind of hard for me now.
You don't have anybody?
I kind of want. Okay, realistically.
Like, this is stuff we're listening to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to throw it out there, freaking, what's his name? Shit. Okay, I'm about to say, you gotta have Juice WRLD. You gotta have Juice WRLD.
Not right now, though, for me, but Juice WRLD is probably one of the most fire artists, dog. God bless
sad
Juice WRLD.
boy hours, sad girl hours,
Shout out Juice WRLD, man. R.I.P. a real one. But I guess right now, I've been listening to a lot more of the GOAT, Lil Aaron, man. I've been listening to a lot more Lil Aaron.
Boyfriend.
The fucking group, yeah. I've been listening to a lot of his shit, so that's my 4th. What's your 4th?
Damn, I was gonna say Lil Aaron too.
You can put him. I put 2 of yours on mine already.
Well, yeah, I'm listening to Lil Aaron right now currently.
And right now, I gotta give it a Booby Ludovelli's twin brother, my homie.
Sad Frosty.
Shout out to GOAT Sad fucking Frosty, who my sister says looks like
Booby Ludovelli.
And also says that my boy Lil Lotus looked like Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking hilarious. What was your last one?
Shit. It's kind of hard for me now.
You don't know what you've been listening to lately, type shit?
I always listen to Ski Mask.
Should we put Ski Mask at your next one?
I don't know. It's just kind of hard.
You listen to a lot of genres, also, country shit right now.
Nah, at one point I was into country music. I still am. But I don't listen to it as much.
So what you got?
I think I am gonna give it to Ski.
To Ski?
To Ski.
Well, then, with that being said, thank you. This was episode 5 of the KicKbacK podcast. Thank you all for listening. For those who watched to the end, we appreciate it. We have 2 guests lined up for the next 2 weeks. We just don't have the time. They just confirmed that they're down to be on. If anybody still wants to be on, just let me know. We won't make it awkward. It's just a conversation. We're not interviewing you, just a conversation. So if you want to, I guess just message anybody that's been on. And yeah, this was fun. I'm kind of happy I got to do it with my sibling. I have another sibling I could possibly do it with. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But thank you for listening to episode 5. And yeah, bye.
Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and add me on Snap. It's going to be in the link below. Bye.